All right, welcome back to House of Prep. House of Prep is in South Carolina today, actually for a few days, here at Myrtle Beach. So keep an eye out for me if you live around here. You might see me. But yeah, we were on a little vacation trip, and I don't know if you can hear the ocean, but it's beautiful out here. I'll show you real quick. We're gonna go inside. We got some pantry talk to do. So that's kind of where we're at right here. Beautiful view from the balcony. All right, let's do it. We'll see more of that ocean probably later this week. So going inside back here. So this is where we're staying. The pantry's up ahead. Hope you guys are doing good. I tell you what, being hundreds of miles away from your preps, you kind of, start thinking about stuff. And we'll show stuff that I brought here to help fill this. So here's the pantry I got to work with. It's now a year or so ago, we stayed down in Panama City Beach, Florida, and there was a hurricane that came. Of course, whenever I'm on vacation. So let me sit right here. And one thing I noticed that they had here, there's a basket full of their emergency hurricane preps. Here we go. Let's see. All right, we got a flashlight, and it's semi-operational. All right, yeah, it's kind of flickering. It's kind of barely on. All right, so we got that. And here's the second flashlight. Oh, that one's a little better. All right, so in case of a hurricane, we've got some preps for that. Actually, I do have my own flashlight I brought. Like, obviously, we talked about our travel bags and things that we do. There's nothing here on the floor. There's an empty bin back there. That's convenient to have, a nice empty bin. Let's see. In here, we've got some Southwest snack mix. Nice. Somebody left this behind here, so in case we're survival mode, we'll have some Southwest airline a snack pack. We got, so we're good for that. Looks like they have some ramen noodles though. So that, hey, if beggars can't be choosers when you're starving, right? If we had to bunker down here and survive, I think we could last a day or two. Let's see what they got up on this shelf here. So, okay, sun stuff. We got some after sun. We got sunburn, some sunscreen in here. That's nice. We got some of these Eon sanitizing mists. A couple canisters of that. That's nice. And I did notice that Lysol spray. That's about a half bottle there. So we keep things disinfected while we're here. Let me get a little closer. All right. A partially eaten jar of peanut butter. I don't know. I'm not gonna even open it. I'm sure it's been double dipped in, so I'm not comfortable eating their peanut butter. Just saying. If this is a riddle, you just don't know who's been in here. So some cane sugar. Oh, they do have some Folgers. I get a little caffeine fix anyway. Lasts me a couple days. Some Quaker Oats in here. That looks like, it's been open. So some sugar, some grits. Hey, seriously though, if you're starving, you're getting into all that stuff. I'm just telling you. Unopened bottle of, or a jar of, what's this? Roasted garlic Alfredo. Nice. Don't think we have any pasta to put that on. Salts, peppers, seasonings, stuff like that. So, but it's clean in here. It's spacious. It's organized. Got some filters, plasticware, throwawayables. So, we're conserving water. We have some throwawayables here. Some napkins and things. That's good. Hey, there is an emergency kit here, a first aid kit. I'm trying to keep the video from bouncing around. I'm doing my best. So first aid, not too shabby. Extra Walmart bags. Top shelf. extra paper towels, some containers, aluminum foil, extra light bulbs. Which in a power outage, that's not going to do you any good. All right, so coming on a trip like this, when you know that you're not really going to expect a whole lot when you open up that pantry, you want to have access to food. And just the prepper mindset in me, I know whatever we don't use, I can take home. So one of the first things I wanted was a loaf of bread. So we got that, and we're going to be hanging down by the beach and stuff. So I'm like, have a loaf of bread. You get some lunch meat, some sliced turkey. My wife wanted some salami, so we got some salami. Grab some provolone cheese. She really likes the string cheese to snack on. So, you can see we're already adding. I think we had already put some mayo in the fridge. Oh, nope. There's the mayo. I found it. So, you can see you're already adding to stuff. The fridge was empty. There's nothing in the fridge. There's nothing in the freezer. So what we bring is what we got. And I remember the last time we hear that hurricane came up and we had to shelter in place, and you want to make sure you have some supplies. So we grabbed some bacon, a carton of eggs. We wanted to have plenty of fresh fruit on hand, just strawberries, some cantaloupe, stuff that we didn't have to do a lot of our own prep. So we got some pre-prepped items. We had swung by a farm earlier in the week as I'm dropping produce on the ground. And we did it, they had like a pick it yourself for pumpkins and places you can get peaches and apples. And so we just kind of went through and we got some fresh apples and things that we like to eat. Was able to pick up some boiled peanuts right here in the South. You've heard me in the past talk about how my wife likes boiled peanuts. Well, they had a stand. I think that stand was in North Carolina. And we were up there briefly and seeing the kids and such. And so I got her some of her boiled peanuts that she likes. Some yogurts, different things that are quick grabs, things we can eat. My wife did make some of these like different muffins, some with apple chunks in them, some with bananas. They're homemade, and so we've got those different ones backed up. Things that we had on the road and that work out being here too, like peanuts, just extra little protein snacks, little things, quick grabs. My wife munches on these like rice cakes, and these are just good, eating in the car, eating here on the beach, up here in the condo, just different things like that. I'm gonna drop the other apple, sorry. So yeah, I brought like some of my different little breakfast quick grabs, some of those to have. Applesauce, some extra Ziploc bags, taking stuff down to the beach. You got to keep the sand off of it, right? So I did have my own jar of peanut butter. So that way, while things are good, I just eat on that. Don't have to eat somebody else's peanut butter. A couple packets of tuna. Good. You can see I got into this beef jerky. That's the beef jerky we've been eating on the drive. And so we've got beef jerky here now at the condo. A little bit of chocolate snacks that we've been into. Those are the sugar-free. So just, being able to have a little chocolate fix. I did get a case of water, and then I got some of these little Gatorade and Crystal Light packets that you could dump right into the waters. So those come in handy. Cheez-Its. There's something about Cheez-Its down on the beach, sitting on the beach, watching the ocean, munching on some Cheez-Its. I don't know why. When I was younger, in my high school years, living down in Florida, going to the beach, there's something about having a handful of Cheez-Its, listening to the waves, watching the birds. There's something about having some Cheez-Its just comforting. I don't know why, but I got them, and I'm ready for that. So that's it, guys. Survival time. Obviously, if we had plenty of water, which I'd fill up a bathtub and fill up the sinks and fill up containers, and we have some fresh water if we had to bunker down at this condo for a length of time. Food wouldn't last as real long, but obviously you can live longer without food. So if we stretched out what we did have, I think it would, we could make it for a couple weeks up here before we'd really start feeling some hunger issues, and if we had to. So that's it. That's the pantry. So when you have a pantry that has absolutely nothing and you're going to be spending some time here, get it like that. Hey, that's better than what it started to be. And now obviously, you guys will be like, hey Jerry, you can't leave that lunch meat in your pantry. And that's a good point. I will be putting the lunch meat and the eggs and the cheese, all that's going to go into the refrigerator at the conclusion of this video. So no need there. As far as security goes, this is the hallway. It leads to the front door. There's one way in, one way out. If I had to, with tables, dressers, and things, I could blockade this if needed. And obviously I have a personal protection item with me that could be used in case of an emergency of having for self-defense. So that's a choke point, and I think I would be good with security. So for those of you who like to keep up on where I'm at and what I'm doing, that's what's going on. And I'm still thinking about my preps back home, and knowing that when I'm far away like this, I just have to come up with different plans, different scenario thoughts. And even though I'm relaxing and enjoying vacationing, still in the back of your mind, you don't turn off your being prepared mode. You always keep an eye on things. No, I did not bring my Camaro. So that was something I wish I could have brought, because of the weather had been gorgeous, and driving up down the main roads here are beautiful, and I see everybody else out there with their Camaros and their Corvettes and their Mustangs, and I'm like, man, I could have had my convertible out here. But my stories about having my Camaro stolen in the past on vacation, and I just really don't prefer to cross that road again here at this time. So I hope you guys are having a great start to the week. Appreciate every one of you guys for always watching my videos. Hit the thumbs up button if you don't mind. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.